problem we're trying to solve by licensing them is that the number of accidents involving e-scooters and
So we've
e-bikes,
seen a rise, Councillor. Yeah.
just for e-scooters, over a 3-year period, we had 738 injuries related to e-scooters.
Wow.
Yes, and over a 3-year period, it's increased by 112%. And here's the thing, it's got a motor, and you know what we say? We say you cannot ride on the sidewalk. You have to be on the road. So you're putting something with a motor on the road. Do you not think that the person who's riding it should have a basic passing of the test of green light, red light, yellow light? I know we take it for granted, but they need to understand the basic road rules and safety. And that's where licensing and registration comes. The second part is, how do you charge somebody? Like, if there's no registration, there's no licensing. People keep saying, oh, the police are not charging them, this, that, and the other. Yeah, but we need a framework. But it really is about safety, because if you require them to, one of the things is, I've seen 12-year-olds on an e-scooter. They're not supposed to be. Requiring a license would mean that, they couldn't do it. So right now it's the Wild West. That's all.
And so are you suggesting some sort of a test that they have to go through before they get their license? Are you suggesting a process, basically, how to obtain a license?
Yeah, so I don't want to get too prescriptive, because obviously, but I can tell you what New Jersey is doing as an example. So in New Jersey, if you want to ride an e-scooter, for example, if you have a driver's license, like a regular driver's license, A-OK. Now, if you don't happen to have a driver's license, then they ask you to go get a special license for a motorized vehicle like an e-scooter, right? So it's either or, but that's New Jersey's model. I am told that in Ontario, there was a time, I have not verified this, when before you could ride a bicycle, you went to the police station and you kind of did a little, you demonstrated to whoever was the instructor there that, I don't know, do you remember this, Ayub? I don't know if
I
you
remember
did.
that bicycles with a little license plate on them. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not such a far-fetched idea, right? But it's really about safety. It's about making sure that before somebody gets on the road, they know the rules of the road, they know how to drive defensively, they know how to protect themselves, and they know how not to hurt somebody else.
I live on 10th line area, and it's pretty straight street, and there's no curves to it. And sometimes in the summer, in the spring, I see these scooters going faster than a car, Councillor. And the speed limit on the street is 50, and definitely they're going more than 50. And I don't know what the rules of the road is. Do they get stopped for speeding in some cases? Do they?
Well, the interesting thing, Robin, is that in Ontario, their speeds are supposed to be capped. And that's where registration comes in. Like, if you have to register your e-scooter or e-bike, like, so you can buy something online. Like, for instance, in Ontario, an e-bike is defined as something with a wattage of less than 500, right? But because we don't require registration, there's no way for us to know if somebody buys an e-bike with a wattage of 700, for example, and is driving without a license, as an example, right? So e-scooters are supposed to have a cap speed of X or Y. I think it's around 23 kilometers an hour. But there's no registration. How do you know what the top speed of an e-scooter is on the road, right? So that's where registration comes in, to make sure that people are buying and using e-scooters and e-bikes correctly.